Last week, we did 2 experiments to show types of bonds and examples of them. One was polar versus nonpolar, and the other was shedding light on ions. For polar versus nonpolar, we put different substances into water and oil. Water and oil. And to see if these substances would dissolve in them. For example, we put salt in water and oil. Since salt and water are polar, they dissolved because like dissolves like. Oil is nonpolar, so they did not dissolve each other. The salt was the solute, the water was the solvent, and salt water, which is a polar bond, was the solution. So let's backtrack. What are bonds? Bonds are atoms that are attracted to each other. Just like H2O. There are 3 types of bonds. There is polar, nonpolar, and ionic. Each of these bonds have different poles, and they transfer electrons differently during bonding. Polar and nonpolar are covalent, which means they share electrons when bonding. Ionic transfers electrons. This can be predicted by finding the difference between electronegativity and then rounding to the nearest tenth, and then finding the ionic percent character, which can be found on the periodic table of elements. In shedding light on ions shows how electricity passes through ionic solutions. We made an electrical circuit with a battery, with 2 batteries, wires, and copper plates. When the copper plates touched, it made the light bulb light up. But then when we pulled them apart, it made the light bulb turn off. Then we put the plates in a liquid ionic solution, and then which made the positive sides and the negative sides attract to each other, making the light bulb light up. This lab had used a push-pull concept to push the negative parts and the positive parts of the batteries to each other and made the circuits work. Thanks for watching. Bye.